And this is literally the first time we ever actually see Science City. Even in the prequel, we never have seen Science City before. And this is our protagonist. Time to blend in and keep a low profile. I need to find Eddie, whatever it takes. So it has no voice acting, so basically I voice act the characters. Right? The only difference is he's not coming back and going like, I have another question. Join the tour. Tour will start in a minute. So yeah, there's huge crime going on in the city, by the way. There's also drugs and murder and everything you do not want. And apparently there's a kind of a religion going on called, instead of calling it God, they call it the Shepherd. And as you see, the apes are the leading class. Okay, so we have to join the tour. Welcome once again to Science City, where we imagine tomorrow. Please pay no attention. Do not attempt to leave. Please pay attention. Do not attempt to leave the group and enjoy. Follow me. So it goes by this, so you can choose what you are actually saying. Most of the things you say do not really have a huge impact. It's more about the dialogue that you might get. My wife, she loves stuff. A typical Columbo line, right? Science, huh? I don't know much about science, but you see, my wife, she loves stuff. Yeah, it's really good. It also has a shit ton of detail in it, and I can basically say the game also has ray tracing in lights. Yes, you can actually put ray tracing in 2D games. Yes, that works. It exists. It's not a joke. You can't probably not see it right now. You see it most likely when there are reflections of light in windows or on water. Okay. Here we have a stunning mosaic depicting the Great Shepherd, commissioned 10 years ago by the previous science minister. Let's discuss the symbolism of it. The split crook is a symbol from which the shepherd gets his name. The inner fire represents the shepherd's wrath over the unruly. And of course, the scales of fate with which he weighted each of his new proclamations. And behind it all, the glorious wall, the shepherd's great work, which figuratively and literally protects his followers from the malicious influences of the outside world. Yep. Before we move on, any questions? Was there something you didn't understand? What's a mosaic? What's up with the fruit? I don't know. What was 5? Usually it goes back if you go through the dialogues. It is 4 now. Where are the toilets? The game sometimes has really funny things going on. And sometimes you also can flirt with various people. It represents the shepherd's love and understanding of nature. Grapes, pears, apples, all delicious, nurturing and native to the land. What's a mosaic? The image is made of many thousands of tiny pieces of painted porcelain, a ceramic made from heated clay. Very time consuming, but our praise to the shepherd cannot be rushed. What's with the cogs and steam? The section depicts industry, the great work and scientific advancements of our kinds are capable of. Where are the toilets? There will be a scheduled bathroom break later in the tour. Moving on, now follow me. That's not what he said, but it's okay. Next up, this bust was erected in honor of Harrison Jeffers, one of the founding committee for Science City and its principal planner. Jeffers was a lifetime devotee of sacred geometry and the designer of the interior architecture to mimic natural structures and processes. What's sacred geometry? It's the voice, please. It's the concept of recurring patterns found throughout the natural world. When used in architecture or design, it's said to evoke feelings of calm and wholeness. What else did they build? His most notable other works are the City Art Gallery and the Sun Tower buildings. He was the most prolific architect of his generation. When is the scheduled toilet break? Sir, please, I will announce it at the allotted stop of the tour. I do trust you can cope until then. Got it. Let's move on. Okay, that's the other tourist. I had a question. If our science gets advanced enough, will we be as powerful as the shepherd? Oh no. Yeah, will we? Well, now, in many ways we already are, given we all carry the shepherd within our hearts. Each technological advance is a shared glory. Yay! Glory to the shepherd, shiny and chrome. Ave Caesar, Vini Vidi Vici. Hail Vectron. Where is that from? It's from a British comedy show, Mitchell and Webb. I never heard of it, I'm sorry. Glory to the shepherd. There's plenty of fascinating sights still to come, but don't forget to stop by the gift shop afterwards and commemorate the visit with a miniature replica of the building. Give us money! Wouldn't it make more sense to exit through the gift shop? Which he has a point. Look, I don't plan the tour route, okay? I just do the script. You want to take over? Can I buy a tour of the labs? I'm afraid that is not on our list of VIP experience days. No, the labs are sensitive working environments. Should we go? Everyone ready to continue? Let's go. Science! Here you can see a perfectly scaled replica of the entire building. Besides the actual laboratories, you might notice the amenities for the families that live here, such as rooftop gardens and sports facilities. I definitely sense the Columbo in these questions. Yeah, he's a bit cynical and sarcastic because he's not like, this is not his dream job. Are the families allowed to leave? What? Of course, although the facilities are such that they rarely need to. We spare no expenses when it comes to those responsible for the scientific advancement of our city. The folks here have everything. Absolutely. We are very proud of the support we are able to provide the city's brightest minds. This place is huge. The building is 112.47 meters tall and contains 17 floors. The replica is perfectly proportional. Why did he include the millimeters? Nice. I wanted to ask how many people work and live here. However, many are born into the right kind, of course. Current residential population is 287, out of which 81 are working here. We have the means to accommodate more as our family grows, too. dot dot dot. Moving on, this lab has been specially set up to give you an idea of what's going on in the upper levels. It's a real working environment. Yes, I'm completely convinced it is. But of course, it's only being used for routine calculations. Plenty of what we do here is very sensitive and potentially disturbing to the untrained eye after all, like putting chips into rats' heads. What? How disturbing. I think I misspoke. It's just that experiments can often look intimidating when they are actually perfectly safe and controlled. So what's being worked on for real? All manner of exciting but confidential developments. Keep your eyes on the news. I'm sure it won't be long until another great discovery. Okay, so let's move on then. What's next? Let's look closer at life within Science City. Have you ever wondered what one of our famous scientists' living quarters looks like? I've always wondered. Well, now you can find out. Each room is full of experimental technology and appliances being tested before being made available to the general public. So normal people can't live here, ever? No, sir. As I said before, the accommodation here is reserved for Science City workers and their families. Can I see what their labs look like? We displayed an example laboratory set up for precisely that reason. So the residents are being tested on. That's certainly one way of putting it, but I assure you, only for their own benefit. You won't hear any complaints from our residents. Fascinating. On we go. Ah yes, tour guides. Well, now stop for a short refreshment break. The restrooms are around the corner. We'll resume the tour in 5 minutes sharp. I sometimes have bathroom issues, don't wait up. Just catch up with us down the hall, sir. Or don't. See ya. Or don't. Just disappear. Toilet room. Oh look. Places where we shouldn't go. Biochemistry labs are on floor 5. I'm coming, Eddie. Gonna hide in the toilet until they leave, just like in good old school days. They're gone. Let's see if the elevator works. Drinks and cigs. Drinks and cigs. Where are you, Eddie? Poster. Nowhere is safe from this propaganda shit. Sonic. Newspaper. Might have a read later. Lab 3. Lab 2. Lab 1. Okay. Let's go in testing first. If we can, of course. Testing lab. What they are testing in here doesn't matter. I have a gun. I have a gun. You don't need testing. Microbiology labs. So, biology, but small. Botanical research. People are terrible. Yeah, why are you advancing so fast? I didn't press the button. Okay, I couldn't read that. I'm so sorry. He just continued. I didn't press the button. You see, the water is pretty good for a 2D game. Of course, it's mostly a shader. The wall looks beautiful today. There's Eddie. Who was Eddie? Oh, Hung. Right. That's his first name. I'm on my break. Dr. Hung, I would like to get some advice. I am, but I don't have time to babysit. You're a real inspiration to me. Yeah? What exactly about my work has inspired you, boy? You know, the usual. Everyone talks about you. I don't know why you're buttering me up, but I'm busy. Get it? I'll dig it, Eddie-o. Just walked off. Eddie-o. What is this? Sniff the flowers. start, I won't be able to stop. Have work to do. Yeah, you could also sniff the dead body, and I did. There's also a drug called monkey butt, and when you take it, you start to smell like very herbal, which is also an indication of people who take the drug. Alexander. Fine day for it, sir. Are you the gardener here? And proud of it. 3 years next week. Our green spaces have really come a long way in that time, if I may say so myself. You may say so for yourself. Well, I started a systematic repotting of the existing plants, but my main achievement is my cross-pollination program. What does it involve? Making tiny plant mutants. No, that sounds scary. Basically, I'm making crossbreeds of various kinds of plants. Isn't that dangerous? Nothing will grow huge and try to eat you. Nope. I think I'm pretty confident. It looks like a weasel, so I think that means I like him. Yeah, could be. You don't sound confident. There's a method to it, but it's also a bit of an art. Plants have feelings unlike atoms and gravity. I'm glad you're so passionate about your job. All the scientists here look down on me, but I get to spend all day working with plants, so the joke's on them. Hey, you know Eddie Hung? I really don't go in for gossip and just focus on green people. So Martians? This isn't gossip. It's important. I'm sorry, sir. Even if I knew who the guy was, I really try to mind my own business. That's okay. I'm so sorry. I can't help. I'll just go back to pruning and standing in queue. Bye. Yes, green people and queuing, right? I need to go soon, but I hope the rest of your stream goes well. Yeah, thank you for dropping in and also for the follow. So, if you're ever around and see me online and feel interested, drop in again. And I wish you a wonderful rest. Take care, and thank you so much. Howdy. You lost too? Me? How are you lost? I got separated from the tour group somehow. I'm not in trouble, am I? Huge trouble. The most trouble. Oh, drat. I'm always causing trouble when I don't mean to. Bad Matthew. Are those sounds coming from the game? I was so irritated by that. I'm just yanking your tail, man. Oh, I just got distracted looking at stuff. Then I wanted to try out the elevator, and here I am. You have a talent. I know. Pops is always telling me your head would set sail if it wasn't tethered to your neck. Oh, you would, would you take a photo, please? A photo? You? Yeah, make sure to get the cool view in the shot. I'd better not. Germs. Fair enough. I'll have to take one myself. If only there was a cool name for that kind of photo. Yeah, right? Self photos? Me snaps? Self photos or me snaps? Oh no. I see your coffee siphon. Speak up. You can't hide. Self photos. I wanna see a self photo of coffee. That's so rad. I'm totally using that from now on. It's yours. Bye. Pond. Fishies. One moment. Okay, it's really in the game. Holy shit. That's so convincing. Are you lost? It doesn't look like you should be up here. I'm new here. Still waiting on the badge getting printed. Huh? Been a while since we admitted someone like you? What the heck does that mean? Look, you won't last a day here if you get upset that easily. Grow a pair. I already have 4. You know what biochemistry is? What? You're a biochemist? I'll be mainly supporting Eddie Hang, you know him? Oh, that's interesting. I know, he's been stressed lately. I'm glad he's getting some support. What's Eddie Hang like? He's respected, smart. I heard he's caught the eye of some powerful people recently. I just hope he knows how to handle it. Anything else I should know about him? God damn it, those noises. Not from me. What's life like here? We've got all the amenities. It's safe. People have education, supposedly. What are you implying? Nothing. You don't know already. Nothing you don't already know about yourself. What kind of work goes on here? Intense science. What do you work on? Infectious diseases. If things are good, I'm kind of invisible. You always worked in this field? Since straight out of school. It runs in the family. Must be nice, life being so simple. Simple? You think that what I do is simple? I didn't mean it like that. I grew up around science, but this is serious work. Sure thing. Yes, you understand. Anyone I should watch out for? Huh, I'll let you figure it out yourself. That's part of the fun. Any other tips for a newbie? Work hard, kiss ass, don't fuck up. That I can do. That's the spirit. I better go, I don't want to be late on my first day. Seeing you, I guess. Bye. Chicory stand. I wish I had some time for a cuppa. Is chicory actually a word? Because I only know the game chicory. Interesting. Where did he go? No appetite. I'm too nervous. Read the newspaper. He's alone. This is my chance. But where is he? In testing? No. Microbiology. I have a gun. Open the door. He has a gun? Sit down. One sound and you're dead. Is this necessary? What do you want? Shut the fuck up. Answer my questions. Understand? Yes. What are these machines for? Well, it's one is my radio, the other is a signal generator. What I'm looking at here, new virus perhaps? It's a plant cell. The green clumps are merely nucleus and chloroplasts. What are these plants? It's basic sea algae. I'm testing its photosynthesis property. Now let's see if I can get you the truth out of you. Who are you? It's none of your business. I ask, you answer. Okay, just don't get angry with the answers if the answers don't fit conveniently together. What's Project Artifact? Where did you invent such a fanciful name? That doesn't concern you. Well, it sounds ludicrous. If there's any such project going on here, I'm sure I'm not privy to it. You better think again. I honestly don't know what you're talking about. What's your connection to Clarissa Bloodworth? Connection? I've never met her. Not even at the bite? I've never been there. I heard you like it upstairs. I don't know where did you get this sort of information. So you've never met Clarissa? No, sorry. I don't believe you. I'm sorry, it doesn't fit nicely with your conspiracy theory. What's your relationship to the science minister? I'm just a research scientist. Why would I have a relationship with him? Because he asked you to keep a secret. If he did, and I told you he didn't, would you believe me anyway? Try me. We don't have a secret relationship. I wouldn't want one. I'm not in for this for the politics. But what if he asked you for a special favor? No, there are strict protocols here. Chief Tenor has final oversight. I have a copy of a report you made directly and only to the minister. What? How? I mean, sure, of course, he gets copies of my reports. It's not like he replies. The minister has cut the chief out of the loop. He has? I don't know anything about that. You're stubborn or ignorant, and neither are helpful. It's just how things are around here. Layers of bureaucrazy. Blah. I'm sorry if you're disappointed. Tell me about yourself, Eddie. I'm a biochemist. I work for Umbrella, worked here virtually my whole life, and I'm a devoted family man and to Umbrella. Would be a shame if anything happened to your family. Yes, an unthinkable shame. That's why I wouldn't risk it in any way. While I'm here, you are at the risk. But cooperate fully until you're satisfied. Of course you will. I have a gun. Of course. Eddie, I know you're not telling me the truth. What? Don't be ridiculous. I've told you everything I know. Please, be rational. The simplest explanation is usually the true one. Clarissa and the science minister are using you. I don't understand what you're saying. I don't want to hurt you, but I will. I told you everything I know. Please. Just say the words. Meanwhile, let me look for something sharp. Please stop. You don't have to do this. Wonder what would happen if I stick these into your eye socket? Wait. Okay, I'll show you the artifact. Good. That would have been messy. There's a secret entrance behind the shelf to the left. I'll give you the tour. Use your words, Eddie. What's in there? It's a technology I'm researching. Impossible to describe. Please, let me show you. Okay, let's go. Why is he not moving? He's just standing. Those are some giant lizards. Yes, my lizards. What are you doing to them? Might be easier to explain by showing what happens to them. I think lizards are awesome. I would hope it doesn't upset you to learn that they are valuable research specimens. Let's get to the point, Eddie. Fascinating, is it not? What is this? We don't know exactly. Evolution is not really my specialty, but it's clearly a significant find. Whose skull is this? Either some kind of an ancestor or an extinct kind. Never seen anything like this before. Show me the artifact. This is Daryl 5. Eddie, what the ever living fuck I'm looking at here? This is what the minister has me working on. I thought you were a biochemist. No offense, but it's going to take a lot of explaining. Start explaining. We're experimenting with recombinant DNA, splicing species. Daryl 5 is a combination of a lizard and a canine. How? It's the artifact. I can control it. I teach it. What is the artifact? You can see for yourself. Show me. It's there in the hazmat tent. The artifact is highly sensitive, but it's kept in a carefully controlled and protected environment. I'm not sure if that's... Why does it need so much protection? It's a bit irritating that this is actually Eddie speaking, but it says Quarantine Dome. It's the greatest scientific puzzle and opportunity of our time, and I alone can get to study it. What did you learn about it so far? It's advanced organic biotechnology. It rapidly reforms organisms, but we haven't figured out its patterns or intent yet. Who found it? I don't know. I'm as dark as you about exactly where it was found. It's always aliens. I fucking knew it. Who could have made it? I have my own private theories, but it's pointless to speculate. Aliens. I fucking knew it. No, not aliens. The processes it uses are advanced, but they're still within the confines of our understanding of biology. So, potentially it was a biological weapon that was used to cause all of this. This is potentially a leftover. Okay, it's now or never, I guess. It's not easy to look at, just so you know. I'll go. Just be careful, don't touch anything. There's still so much we don't know about how it reacts to stimuli. Okay. Well, that's not good. Well, that's not good at all. Why did they keep it in a normal glass? What? Furman and Sons. Why did they keep it in a normal glass vessel? No, like special... Okay, I can only walk to the right. All of this is very bad. This is so bad. Whoop. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Call mom. I have cometh. Welcome to drug trip. Mom, pick me up. I'm scared of the abominations I saw a few minutes earlier. Apoptosis. Whatever. I'm back and away and hey yo on Coffee Siphon. Welcome to Drug Trip 2.0.
We change, but we change nothing.
I'm in my apartment.
Time moves through you and you stand still. You are alone.
Don't want to be alone.
Nobody will ever understand you. You are just a projection inside their heads.
I want to be touched.
To finally be touched, to be understood, as if a simple act of knowing could reverse the pain. He thought she would be the one to finally know you.
I try to imagine her face.
Her face is covered in a thin red veil. Her black gaping mouth is laughing at you. How silly, how small, how insignificant.
What is my purpose?
To change and to change nothing.
I don't want to change.
There's always a last time that you see everyone. There's always a never again.
I exist again. Well, he looks fine. That's okay. We can take care of that. Put some aloe vera on it and it's gonna be fine. Come on. It's all okay.
The sole purpose of my existence is so you can gaze upon yourself through me. I'm here for you. I always be here for you.
No, it was not fine. Gaze upon myself.
Your face looks different. Your body is transforming. You are being stuck in perpetual becoming. You don't recognize yourself, but that's alright.
Look at my face.
Scars of lives lived, paths taken, words pronounced. The newborn flesh is ripping through the seams. It's discovering the boundaries of what it means to be you.
Look deep in my eyes.
Your dilated pupils reflect dim light coming from the opening in the tent. Your irises are unstable, liquid spheres of muddy color.
Touch my face.
Your fingers stick to the surface of your cheek, tissue stretching as you rip out a small patch of flesh. It immediately grows back.
Refocus the gaze.
Take another look. Let me know what you think.
Look at my back.
Multiple bulbous tumors are tearing through your shirt, pulsating, hungering for control over your lean, dehydrated flesh vessel.
Touch the tumors. Yay!
Wet, malleable, greasy tissue. Your fingers make indentions, and its doughy exterior, something inside of it is pushing back with force.
Listen to the tumors.
The flesh speaks again, but in a language you can't understand.
Smell the tumors because you can turn your head around, right?
Every person has a distinct scent. Yours is different now. There is something new commanding your being in yet unknown directions.
Remember to hydrate, kids. Always drink your tumors. Ah, yes. Refocus the gaze.
Take another look. Let me know what you think.
Try to recognize myself.
Not much is left of the person you once were. Some parts are still there, lingering, echoes in the caverns deep down that pronounce, I am, I am, I am. Nobody can hear you scream in space.
Scream.
The air is pierced by silence as you watch your mouth gape open and emit a single short breath.
I am. I am. I am.
You are. You are. You are.
Who am I?
You are me. I am you. Together, we are venom.
Refocus the gaze.
Take another look. Let me know what you think.
Stumble away.
Goodbye, old friend. I will see you again when skies reach the horizon.
Goodbye. Okay. Oh, cannot use the mattress anymore. Oh no, not Larry. Oh no. Oh god, I need to find Larry's voice again. Howie, you're finally awake. You have me worried. You've been out for 2 days. Anatoly. Take it easy. What in the shepherd's name was that, man? What the fuck is that thing on your back? What did I do? I didn't mean to hurt him. I don't know, Bart. Nothing good. But you're among friends now, under the bridge. What is happening to me? You've been in and out with a bad fever. What's that thing on your back? It's an alien, Larry. Finally, after all this time. Alien tumor growing from your spine? What the fuck, Howard? How bad is it? How does it feel? It's pulsating. Dear me. I don't know. My mind is foggy. What the fuck, dude? How did this happen? I was infected by an organism in a secret government lab. Sure. You must still have a fever. How can I help?
I am thou art high. How did we get here?
Through the sewers. I found you in the alley, near a dead body, but there was no weapon or anything. You were totally out of it.
Thou who art willing to perform all sacrilegious acts for thine own justice.
Correct. On the bed with your coffee siphon. You know how it goes. Did I kill Anatoly? Let's talk about this later, okay? You're going to be alright. Better not worry. It's this thing. It killed him. Call upon your tumors and release thy rage. So they killed themselves. What do you mean? This thing, it pierced him. Howard, it's not your fault. Please, I want to help you. I'm so sorry. He was my friend. I don't understand. I know, but I'm also your friend. It's going to be alright. We'll figure it out together. It's a bad dream. It's not real. It's not real. I think this is worse than that. Don't go to Chernobyl for vacation, kids. It's honestly the best if we don't talk about this right now. You're still in shock. I don't want to make it worse. Are you hungry? I fucked it, and it was good. I fucked everything up. That's not so good. Calm down, Howie. We're together. We're safe. Gotta get out of here. Gotta warn her. What? About who? What? About what? It's all connected. The minister, the secret lab. You're babbling. Take it easy, Howie. How about a nap? I've got to tell Renee everything. Larry, please. You're not going anywhere. The state you're in. Who's Renee? She's the one I need to protect. Crave flesh, Larry. I mean Happy Meal. I crave flesh, Larry. I meant Happy Meal. Larry's a Happy Meal. Okay, but maybe not in your current state. Scared, Larry. Listen, we'll figure out what to do later. Sun will go down soon. We'd better get a fire started. Can you walk? Sure. I'll rustle up the starter fuel. Can you get some firewood? Ask people at the camp where to find it. Hey, do you have some fire? Ah! Why are you running away? I just want some firewood. What happened to the Noir? I don't know. There's only tails now. Sonic! This is just eldritch horror manifesting through your flesh. Maybe. Probably. It's all I'm good for now. Stop moping. While you're at it, look around and get to know folks. This is gonna be your new home for a while. Yes, the folks on the streets, having a good talk with your eldritch horror mutating stripy boy, right? Get to know folks. What if I hurt someone? You won't. I'm alright, see? I gotta run some errands away from the camp. We'll make a plan together later tonight. I promise. Sure, a plan. You're friendly local crackheads. More or less, yes. We'll figure this out as a team. I take care of you, but I need to do a thing first. Now go find some wood. Make sure it's dry. Coffee siphon, you got some wood? Okay. Let's save the audio. This game changed theme faster than Yakuza game, than Yakuza minigames. B. B-A. Pia. Bia. Hey, new guy. Excuse me, but are you okay? I don't know. Okay then, just doing my skills. Can't talk. Toot toot. You later. Toot toot. Product gets shot in the chest. Your usual behavior in Yakuza, but you survive. It's okay. Product gets shot in the chest. Skips cutscene. Mario Kart. Yes. Looks well used. Smells kinda good, actually. Ryan. It's Ryan time. Sorry, concentrating. What are you playing? Beggar's Blind. I'll teach it to you another time. Oh, I'm Ryan time. Sure. How? North. What a name. Is this a horse? What exactly is this? Is this a bear? Is this a horse? Talking about giving your players whiplash. Hello there, old chap. My, you don't look so good. Can I touch this? I want to lick it. A boss. Boss. Or a here. A hare. That's actually funny. A hare. Written H-E-A-R. Pronounced hair, but it's not hair that grows on your head. It's also not the male bunny. Sorry about that. It's quite alright, chap. Glad you're up. I'm North. Welcome to the camp. What are you up to? Beating Ryan, like usual. Need a third player? I'm afraid this game is halfway through. Maybe we can deal you in the next one. Or perhaps tomorrow? I get it. Appreciate it. Bye. Be seeing you, old chap. Yeah, good luck. So pubes. What? I slow run. Casey. Hey, I'm Howard. Nice to meet you. Hey, Howard. I'm Casey. Sorry about the look. It's okay. Did Larry already tell you about me? That's not what it's saying there, but I said it anyway. Mm-hmm. Nice meeting you. Same. Bye. Sorry, just very tired. I know the feeling. You have quite the gardens going here. Oh, it's Dio. Dio, by the way, is a wonderful person who helped the girls to get over the wall. Get actually outside the walls. So that's interesting. Can we murder him? Oh, you're the sick guy. Welcome. Name's Dio. Wait, you're the Dio that messaged Rose? How do you know about Rose? And don't fucking lie to me. I will know and I will fuck you up. Bend over, bitch. I was searching for her and the other missing girls. Why? For whom? Speak straight, boy. I can't, I'm gay. For my partner Renee, she's an investigative journalist. And what are you investigating exactly? Clarissa Bloodworth and her connection to the apes. Well, you are a shitty investigator then. How so? I'm a scavenger. I get people over the wall. Rose is safe. Clarissa is the one sponsoring the whole operation. Do the other folks here know about what you do? No, it's not often, but sometimes a girl will wait here until stuff is ready. People know not to ask. That's trusting of them. The less they know, the better. Rose is safe? What does that mean? She's alive. That's all I can tell you. What is there over the wall? That's not something I tell anyone. Sorry. Maybe you will find out yourself one day. What about Leslie Pham or Mai Lauder? Leslie is with Rose. May didn't make it. What do you mean she didn't make it? She was shot on the way there. I'm sorry. Shot by whom? Whom do you think? Border Patrol. What the... What did... We did what we could. I can't tell you more. I won't relive it again. Can't you tell Florence? It kills me, but no. For Rose's safety, she can't know. One slip and that would be it. I'm glad Rose is okay. Yeah, every person out of this shithole is a huge achievement. Clarissa is funding you? We have a deal with her, yeah. She helps get the people out. But she's a fucking murderer. I heard about that. I don't give two shits about where that money comes from as long as I can go outside and help people. I'm not quite sure what to say. Then don't say anything. I'm not going to discuss my moral compass with you. Get fucked if you don't like it. It's that easy? So you don't like something and then for free you get fucked? Nice. I should apply this more in my life. But only if it's the sexual way. So you help other people escape too? Not as many as I would like. It's a risky process. What is the process exactly? Hardest part is convincing people that it will work. Then we find a window of opportunity. Why do people want to escape the war? To get away from the bigotry, violence, poverty, mostly these things, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. What can I say? It's pretty fucked up there in the city. Can you take me outside the wall? No, don't ask why. In fact, stop asking so many questions. I'm just curious. And I don't have the time for that. That's all I needed to know, thank you. Yeah, they're good to talk about it actually. Do you know where I can find some firewood? Keep on heading left. It's not exactly a forest, but you will find it. It was nice meeting you. Bye. Bye. It's like walking in China around. Dead cities, where nobody lives, freshly built. This branch is promising. That's not gonna really do much. And why did you put it into your pants? Oh shit, here we go again.
Death is coming to all of us. No reason to be uncool about it.
I'm absolutely not cool about it.
It's not like you have a choice.
Of course I have a choice.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Interesting. I know you better than anyone, and yet I can't tell if you are lying.
Oh man, so many choices. You don't know me. Nobody does.
You can never truly know anyone, most of all yourself. Time to wake up.
I exist again. Yay, I exist again. Woo! Oh look, it's the apes burning from the inside. Got wood? Yeah, in my pants. I see your sense of humor hasn't changed. What can I say? I'm your rock, steady and dependable. People here seem wary of me. You're new, given the chance. We're a tight-knit group. Everyone here has been hurt before. Just hope it doesn't cause trouble for you. It won't, long as you behave. Now you sound like Renee. Renee is the most important thing to you, isn't she? She's my partner. She could be in danger. Doesn't seem like she's trying very hard to find you, though. I'm sure she got her reasons. Yeah, like caring about her comfort than your safety or whereabouts. We were doing this together. I can't go on without her. So go find her, see if I care. Larry, it's not personal. No? Because it feels like you're always finding an excuse to ditch me. Just like back then when you wanted to live with a girl and I had to move out. Larry, I'm sorry about that, but this really is different. You're really wrapped up in some deep shit, huh? Nice mixed metaphor. Yes. Can you write it out? I mean, it really looks like you need a doctor. I don't think a doctor can help with what I've got. I know you're sick. Getting all worked up isn't going to help it. Whatever you've got, get going. I know. Let's just chill. It's late already. Can't we just chill by a nice warm fire? We both need to relax. Okay, fine, but I'm getting out of here tomorrow. Random sound effect.
You again.
You again.
I am what I am. You are what you are.
I am my body.
And what is it made of?
Weak, rotting flesh.
Bone to muscle, ligament to follicle. All has an end and a beginning, but the flesh speaks again. What does it say?
Make us whole again, Isaac. I am.
I am, I am, I am. Change sweeps you away when you least expect it. And then you've changed, but you change nothing.
I exist again. Yeah, what time is it? Time to get out of here. Hang on, can we have a chat first? What happened to you and what's our plan? Yeah, you wanna know what happened? Yeah, share the weight, dude. Bloodworth is killing people and apes eat them. What? Is that a metaphor? Then there's some fucked up research at the Science City.
Like what?
Some DNA splicing and something got into me. Fuck. You know, I always got your back, but I'm out of my depth here. How can I help? Can you track Rennie Wilson for me? Rennie Wilson? I can ask around my usual contacts. A few of us keep our ears to the ground and trade rumors. But do you have any leads for me? She has a bolt hole near Alberni Street. I don't know what the exact address. Oh, it's a start. I'll be careful and ask my more snoopy friends to keep their eyes peeled. Oh, they are reliable? What are our chances here? I can ask around, but I can't promise anything. What's she look like anyway? She's a fox, young, pretty, usually wears green. Okay, I'll see what I can do. You might owe some slightly unusual big people a big favor, though. Can you get me some meds to treat this condition? I don't know, man. I have a few sources, but do you even know what's wrong with you? No, but antibiotics could help. I could try and rustle something up. Maybe ask Roger. He's a doctor. We need to find a way to let the people know what's happened to me. And then what? Even if they believe you. I'll figure it out one step at a time. If you say so. I'm ready to make a decision. What will it be? Can only do one thing today, but we might try again tomorrow. Try to find Renee. I'll ask around. I'll ask the usual suspects, but really can't promise anything. You're a true friend, Larry. I'm glad to be. Wish me luck. In the meantime, get to know folks. Maybe they help prepare the group dinner tonight. Maybe help prepare the group dinner tonight. You sure I'm invited? Of course, you're one of us now. You should help them out while I'm gone. All right, see you later, Larry. The Adventures of Stripey. Oh look, it's our doctor, Roger. Hello, young fellow. I'm Roger Batty. Pleasure to meet you. Hey, I'm Howard. Forgive me for being blunt, but I'm a doctor. What's the nature of your affliction? Never seen anything like it. Can I see it? I'm not sure. It's complicated. I'm happy to hear if you ever want an ex-professional opinion. Best to have these things checked out. You don't sound good yourself. Yes, I'm rather afraid I've come down with a respiratory condition, something called COVID-19 or something like that. Is it serious? No, it's just COVID-19. Nothing a few botanicals and some rest won't fix. Can I help? That would be very kind of you. I've got my hands full with everyone else's requests. I'm yours to command. I think a cup of tea would do me good, but I need some herbs. You can find them in the forestry area nearby on the farm. Joshua was about to go. You can keep him company. Joshua, shall we go on an adventure? Dude, I'm not fucking 12. Sorry. Go on, Joshua. It will do you both good. What exactly do we need? Calendula, thyme, and sage. Okay, we're going then.
We're not fucking 12. Yeah. Me.
Geezer. The geezer regards you somewhat warily. Regard the geezer patiently. The geezer ruffles its tail feathers and looks more obliquely at you. I am friend. The geezer huffs gently in acknowledgement and settles calmly onto its haunches and makes what can only be described as a raspy purring sound. Just chilling with the geezer running from my problems. The geezer looks into your eyes and honks loudly. Honk honk! She likes spending time with you too. Sit with the geezer and notice the world together. Geezer pleaser. What an achievement. What a nice geezer. Such a good geezer. I really enjoy this time with the geezer as she shits into my pants. On my pants. The small wooden jetty overlooks calm, bright water. Fishing paraphernalia is scattered around. What? Sit and dip your feet into the water. The ocean caresses your tired feet. and the churn of your internal monologue is replaced with the soft lapping of waves. Drift away. What? Hey Joshua, you are very, motivated to do this, right? Right?
I'm not 12.
Come on, man, let's go. What are you talking about? You were always like, Oh, I can't talk with Dio. It was me, Dio. Hey Howard, how are you doing? Not bad, all things considered. Good. It's all relative, right? What do you make of this place? Good people. Secluded spot. I don't spend loads of time here, but yeah, it works. And the rest of your time? None of your business. I just like to stay on my toes. Everyone here is safe and cool then? No, they have all their quirks, but they're harmless. Ryan can be a bit bigoted, but he's working on it. You think he will succeed? Well, he knows I'll kick his ass if he doesn't. Need any help in gardening? Of course, let's get dirty. Okay, where do I start? I touched some plants. I touched dirt. Hello again. I'm looking for some sage growing any? Sure, it's basically a perennial here. What you got in mind? I'm helping Roger with his cough, keeping myself busy. Ah, his tea, sure. Exactly, thank you. Here, I'll cut a few stems. Appreciate it. No problemo, bro. I'll get going. Later, Dio. It was me, Dio. It was me, Dio. Sorry. You know, Joshua, we could kiss and I can transfer some of this shit through our mouths into you. I watched Alien. It works. So, what the fuck is that thing on your back? I wish I fucking knew. Cool. Welcome, I guess. Thanks. Happy to be here. Cool. I'm just gonna chill here. Don't tell Dad I'm smoking. Happy you're here? It's a bit lonely, but it's the best place for me. Why are you guys here in the first place? There's trouble in the city for us. Would you rather be somewhere else? Do know, it's boring here, but at least it's safe. Where were you before? I was too young to remember. Dad doesn't like to talk about it. Dad doesn't know you smoke? Don't think so. He wouldn't like it. So why do you do it? I do know. It's something to do. Not my place to judge. And just don't be a snitch. Could go with the smoke, I guess. Sure, there you go. Laters. Alligators. The rustle of the grass transports your thoughts to the boughs, and your feet begin to take root in the soft loam. I'm a tree reaching towards the sun. The small forest welcomes you, dappled sunlight warming your blood to the most agreeable temperature. Tilt your head to the sunlight dance across your face. To let the sunlight dance across your face. You hear the grasshoppers rubbing their legs. A nearby bird chirps a lullaby. Become one with the forest. I am a tree. It's like geometry, but different. Hey, how are you settling in? I'm working on it. Oh? Don't know if I really belong here. I get that. It's a toughie. Do you think you belong here? Maybe, in time, but I get tired easily. What makes you tired? It's called chronic fatigue syndrome. Imagine just never knowing when you'll need an emergency nap. Yeah. Chronic fatigue syndrome is terrible. What causes it? We don't know. The doctors just said I needed to pull myself together. Yeah, that's what doctors always told them. How did you end up here? Fatigue got me fired. Couldn't pay rent. Then one day, Bea tripped over me, and boom. How did that happen? She makes little sightseeing trips sometimes. Keeps her eye out. Guess I caught her fancy. And if she hadn't found you? Tried freezing in the gutter? Nah, I'm lucky. How do you keep your mind busy? I love riddles. I think about life. I notice things. You want some company? If you're not busy, sure. Come notice things with me. Tell me what's on your mind. Or don't. Give me a little while to sort things out first. No worries, but catch me while you can. Be seeing you. Carla. You must be Howard. My little ones keep bothering me about. Sorry about whatever's happened to you. Sorry if I scared them. Not at all. They're just curious. I'm Carla, by the way. And the little terrors are Hugo and Esme. 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 T-U. You're handling the kids on your own? Whatever makes you say that. Just seen it so often. You're absolutely right, but it wasn't his fault. No? What happened? He passed away. Oh shit, I'm sorry. It could be worse. The Bobbers have a big family to bounce around. People help out. I feel lucky considering. Tell me about the Bobbers. Esme is destined to be a singer. She never stops. She's actually not that bad. Hugo, he lives in Esme's shadow. Time will tell. When he will become an actor called Hugo Weaves, and then he will become a villain in The Matrix, and actually an actual real nice father in Lord of the Rings. You don't mind me being around the kids? I know you're poorly, Pubs. But what kind of mom would I be if I told my kids you were a freak? Thank you. I believe in letting my bubbas make their own minds up. Let them just see you as a person. They're gonna grow up great. Hope so. Not exactly a normal childhood, but it seems to me all the normal kids are still unhappy, so it all starts and it's not painful. Thanks the shepherd for the small mercies. I'll be on my way, Carla. Bye, and tell me if these two bother you too much. It couldn't possibly. Joshua didn't come back with you. He's still hanging out in the woods. Oh yeah? Doing what? Looking at birds and trees? Ah, he's doing good, despite his dad. You don't seem so bad as dads go. I would like to think so too, but what could you possibly be basing that assumption on? Detective's instincts. I'm not sure that's what I usually use to detect. What it's usually used to detect. Here's your tea. Ah, excellent. Thank you. Hope it helps. Thank you, Howard, and for spending time with Josh. Glad to help. Get well soon. Back to be Driftwood. Hey, Howard? Ready for dinner? Is everything okay? You look worried. No, gosh, I'm fine. Let's just sit by the fire and enjoy family dinner. Larry's not coming back? He does that sometimes. You know, he has a drug problem, right? What does that have to do with anything? I'm rather afraid it's a present issue. How often does this happen? Periodically. I don't know. Once a month? Not many folks here have guessed it, but as a doctor I can't help but notice some of the symptoms. If he's not coming back, I'd better go. It's dark, you're weak and probably have a fever. Please stay with here. Stay here with us. Okay, but just for tonight. Thank you, Roger. I'm sorry, you didn't know. He hides it well. Just try to enjoy dinner. Where's he getting the loons for a habit? I'm not sure. Far as I know, he's never asked any of us for it. Nothing has been stolen. I'll get through to him. I hope so. Our little community would be so saddened to lose him. But he's playing with fire. If anyone can do it, it's me. You would be a hero, and heroes need full stomachs. Shall we eat? Let's do it. It before DMC.
The chase for the state or reaction, not everyone claims. The warmth of parents' hands is what I've been missing. The warmth of parents' gaze is what kept me going.
Even his humor is vibing.
The hearth of parents' house, what I've been yearning for. The warmth of parents' hands. I wish I knew how
And in the
screaming
distance,
loud can silence be roaring.
two green
If
eyes are
only
staring
I knew how
respectfully
frightening
but
is
distant.
staying alone. A deeper search for state or reaction, not everyone knows. There's never a good time, there'll always be lost. The warmth of parents' hands is what I've been missing. The warmth of parents' gaze is what kept me going. The hearth of parents' house, what I've been yearning for. Oh, the warmth of parents' hands. The warmth of parents' hands is what I've been
I don't know if this song is looping or not.
Oh, the warmth of parents' gaze is what kept me going. The hearth of parents' house, what I've been yearning for. The warmth of parents' hands.
Oh, it doesn't. You better give me an achievement for this. None? Now I'm going to murder everybody. Oh, look! Well, that's unfortunate.
Show us yourself. What have you been? What are you? What have you aspired to become? An audio save. How dare.
Hmm. I'm a person. I am what others see in me.
That is just a small fraction of your externalized identity. What does it mean to truly show someone every facet of what makes you you?
This is impossible. I don't even know what I am. How could someone else?
Love yourself through the love of others. Know yourself through the small rituals of truth. We're all one, breathing in unions in unison, rhythmically becoming, pulsating. I am, I am, I am. We are, we are, we are. We.
You. We. You. We. This is where I woke up, unfortunately. At least it's not a bucket. I can't see any way to get to it open. Where am I? What is this fucking container? It is a container. A locked door. Can't see anything through the keyhole. Well, hello there. You're awake. What are you going to do to me? We're going to run some tests on you. I'm afraid the artifact you're carrying is more valuable than you are now. Was this all part of your plan? Not at all, darling. I would have preferred both you and the artifact in separate pieces each. But plans change. I adapt. It's what makes me strong. So what is this thing you want so badly? It's a symbiotic organism that splices its own genetic code with a host and rapidly expresses the new code. And now, in my hands, it's safe. Your hands exiled those girls in the wilderness outside the walls. I took care of them. I helped them start a new life. What's your plan for the artifact? I'll find a use for it. It's none of your concern. You wanted to blackmail the apes with. You still don't get it, do you? Doesn't matter. I'll promise we'll make this as painless as possible. The apes will figure you out. You'll be the main course for dinner. You overestimate them. They're just a bunch of weak minds born into strong bodies, terrified of losing their own inherited power. This isn't going to work how you think. I had better get going, Howard. I'm genuinely sorry it worked out this way. Clarissa, wait. I think I hear someone just outside. Doesn't smell like Clarissa. It's nothing personal, but I'm not supposed to talk to you. Are you a doctor? To put simply, no. I'm a scientist. What kind of scientist? I'm a virologist, mainly, focusing on molecular biology research and viral therapy at the moment. Do you work for Clarissa? In a sense, yes. She's the one that pays me. She gave me the job, but I have plenty of freedom to choose my own research. Why am I here? So we can run some tests on you. That's all I know. So Clarissa doesn't trust you, huh? She does. I just didn't ask. Not everything is my business. But I'm sorry you're in this situation. Why do you care? I'm guessing you had no idea what the artifact was? You're just unlucky. None of this is personal. Do you think I'll survive the test? I'd best get back to my preparations. Wait. Now what? It's an empty shelf or small table, not exactly useful. Could just give up and wait. No, not yet. Must have dropped this. It's mine now. Oh, she's so dead. Oh, you're awake. Alright. Seems like the anesthetic is not very effective on you. I'll use more next time. Why? What's you saying? Are you done? Not yet. We need to start another test. I'm really sorry. So it change you too. Hell of a party.
The transformation became undone, and everything reverts back to discomfort and uncertainty, the true state of all things.
Things that were done to us.
We busted into this new identity, and we have to bear the brunt of losing it. Maybe we pushed too hard and damaged the shell that kept everything together, that gave us a definition.
We are all alone. All we have is ourselves.
There is no longer movement, just stillness of passing through time, waiting for the end, for the borders to shift, for the start of a new purpose. There will be none.
We demand a purpose.
We keep reaching into the past, our limbs sliding through the centuries of slimy gunk, feeling for bits of trauma and events that could have somehow elaborated on our anguish.
There are answers somewhere.
Nothing stays the same. No one knows anything.
We become. This bandage is really pinching. Specked bandage. The front of the bandage is speckled with dried blood, some of it unnaturally dark, almost black. It's tight and pinching the skin beneath painfully. Remove bandage. Ah, that feels better. What are they doing to me while I'm unconscious? What are they hoping to find? Carefully inspect chest. I'm not bleeding. Looks like I'm fine underneath. Wonder why she bothered putting it on me. Feel the tumors on your back. I don't know if I can bear to touch it with my hands. Sometimes I can feel it shifting. Touch. The overwhelming feel is something warm and living. Hard ridges and softer, pulsating plateaus. Can't deny it, this thing is part of me now. Tumors pulsate in response. They agree. Put the bandage in the pocket and leave. Quote, Beyond Walls by Hisa Shafitz. Thanks, Bell. Read the back of the book blurb. What are walls? The ones that surround us, physically and emotionally, and how do we break them free? Physicist and award-winning writer Shafitz makes a blisteringly innovative investigation into the true nature of happiness. Open the cover. There's a handwritten note on the first page. Read it. To Belle. Hope this little book helps you helps light a spark when you're in the deepest dark. CB. Open the book in the middle. The page fell out. Take a look. It's just come unglued. That's the problem with mass market paperbacks. Pocket it. I'll hang on to it just in case. Put both down. Not the kind of escapism I had in mind, but it's better than nothing. Listening, I hear footsteps pacing. Good morning. How are you feeling? What are the test results saying? I haven't yet had time to do any analysis, and I'm sorry, but there will be more. This is hard for you too, isn't it? Yes, the data is totally out of... Oh, you mean emotionally? Of course I fucking meant that. Yes, it's weird, and I feel guilty for feeling uncomfortable. Do you have enough water? Sure, could do with some fresh air though. I'll open my window. As if that's going to help. What the fuck? Blark. You got something for me? Honk? Note, read it. Renee. Howard, if this reaches you, I am where I found you, on your ass at 9 every night. I showed the geezer your photo and told him to check the unusual places. I'm sorry, I didn't come back that day. I was being followed. I'm worried about you. I've asked around, but you're holding out on me. Hope we can have tea together again soon, Renee. Can you take back my reply? I have a blank page. Honk! I don't have long left. I found Eddie and an unknown organism. It's too dangerous, be safe. That's all I've got space for. Honk. Thanks, friend. Fly safe. Honk. To you too. Howard, please eat. Keep your strength up. Soup. I hate soup. There's a piece of bread and some butter in packets. In packets too. Try the soup. It's thick, bland, and somehow grainy. Smear the butter on the bread. This butter looks older than bread, but I need the fat for energy. Probably. Eat the meal. I think I'm going to be sick. Yes? Please tell me about who you really are. I suppose I owe you that much. Where to start? I'm a scientist, but there aren't many scientists like me. What does that mean? Don't be naive. Rodents do not become scientists. It's not illegal, but it may as well be. So Clarissa lets you do what you love. Exactly. I'll get to live out my calling and maybe eventually prove my kind is capable of just as much as others. So it's all worth it? Yes, it is. The chance to practice my craft, to illuminate the darkness. It's what I've always wanted. And for others like me get the chance one day. It's a lie you tell yourself to stay sane. You don't know me. You're just one more guy telling me what I can do and cannot do, and how I should or shouldn't feel. Your boss carves people up and sells the flesh to our rulers. What are you talking about? She kills people for her own gain, for power. Even if that's true, and it's that simple, I'm sure she has good reason for it. Can you hear yourself right now? Yes. But I remember what my life was like before her. I felt like I was a slave to society. Sim spotted. More or less, yes. You trade the lives of innocents for your happiness. No, I'm working to improve the lives of the real innocents. Your name is Belle. Yes, how did you know? Found an inscription in the book. Ah, I'd forgotten it was there, but yes, it's no real secret. Bloodworth gave it to you. And now I'm giving it to you. Maybe you would have preferred a radio or something, but not much of a signal here. A hand-me-down from Clarissa, I'm touched. I know it's not much, but maybe you'll find something in the book you can use. I need to rest. As you wish. Thank you. Need to resist this fuck. How nice. Yes, Miss Bloodworth. The artifact is responding to the tests. Of course, I'll be very careful. Just eat his femur. Just put some butter on those things.
It was all for nothing.
The act of existing is enough.
There is only change.
What have we been?
One with the past incarnations of self. One with the vision of the future never lived. One with the myriad of identities we've chosen and those that were chosen for us.
We are one. Need to get out today. I refuse to die here. It's a dirty toilet with a sink on top of it. Soak the bandage in water. Maybe this will help. Now that... What should I do with it? Put it in your pants. Stained and stiff with blood. My blood. Come on, I know you're there. Howard, how are you feeling? What do you think? I can only imagine. In any case, please get ready for the next round of tests. We'll start soon. You're complicit. I know. I'm not asking for forgiveness. This is my work, and it has to be done.
We are ready. We are.
Please try and eat. It's important. Let's not eat. Yum, looks like small chunk of overcooked fish with undercooked rice. Look at it with disgust. This meal looks upsetting. Somehow, I'm not hungry. Fuck this. Abandon the food. Whatever happens, I need to make sure the gas doesn't knock me out. My weapon of choice. The gas will start leaking out of it any moment. Maybe I'll stuff the soaking bandage into the block some of the gas from coming in the that would block some of the gas from coming in the first place. Well, let's try it. Feel good. That's working nicely. Could pretend to be unconscious. Risky, but I would get the door open and get her close to me. Feign unconsciousness. Okay, she has to come in to get me. I'll wait. Mr. Lothar! Belle, stop. How are you conscious? Did the artifact somehow... We didn't want to die. I know, you must hate me, but please, don't hurt me. I can. There is no hurt. You don't have much time. I think you should know that. The longest walk is upon us. Okay, you'll need these keys to get out of here. We want to see the test results. It won't help. It's mostly raw data and they need analyzing, comparing. We need to see them. The files are on the computer over there. Howard, I'm sorry.
And she just left.
Open door. Don't understand any of this shit. Should smash this all up, but I'm so tired. Oh god, millions of text. First suite of tests aimed to work towards an understanding of the patient's physiological state through pain threshold and response. Initial tests conclude patient has far higher broader pain tolerance than average subject, along with a massive spike in aggression hormones. Full data range below. This set of tests aimed to establish a basic framework for understanding the artifact's effect on healing factors and motor control. Our initial conclusion is that in the subject at least, the artifact has rapidly begun breaking down certain neural pathways, while strengthening certain parasympathetic nervous systems. Aims for the third test suit will be to isolate RNA and DNA functions and relationship. If patient does not survive, we will perform autopsy and attempt to recontain the artifact for further study. Are you? Are you me? Are we us? Are you? Are you? Are you? Am I? Who am I? I am. I am. Look into extant data on psychological trauma, link to neuropathy, correlation, thesis, psychosomatic impact on artifact. Also, study effect on immune response to common viruses to those exposed to extra-wall environment compared to intra-wall. City has immunosuppressant effect. Why? No thanks.
We are.
Tests continue. There are not many of us left. There are not many of us left. What is this? What? What is this? This is a strange way of writing this. There are not many of us left. Time is running out, but hope perseveres. I persevere. We cannot let the line end here. Change is preferable to annihilation. We are all our genes. Our genes are all we are. We are, we are, we are. It was bizarre seeing the growth today. It sits on the subject's shoulders like a hoodie or something. Today's tests proved that his pain tolerance is well above average, and I believe it. He's been walking around with that thing on him for days and he still hasn't dropped. It's a shame we couldn't track the effect it's had on him from the start. And sometimes I wonder how much of that tolerance is him and how much is the artifact. Subject seems to be suffering nightmares. He groans, twists and turns, even whispers to himself in his sleep. I guess he is sleeping. I guess if he is sleeping at all, like he's having an imaginary argument with himself. He might not have much time left. Even if I were let to him out now, he wouldn't last long. In a way, he's better off here. Of course, he doesn't see it that way. We are wasting time here. These numbers and letters are inconsequential. We must go, we must become, we must be. Yes, we are. His name is Howard. I don't know why I wanted to mark that down, but I felt compelled to. His name is Howard. We must go, we are, must be. Okay. No thanks.
We are.
How long is this epilogue? Like, how long is this epilogue? I don't know. Hello, Clarissa. Minister, I trust you're well? I'm fine, Bloodworth. Just busier than usual. Is the next delivery still on track? Indeed. I haven't heard you in a week. Anything on your mind? Have I ever given you a reason to doubt me before, Mr. Minister? Not once. I must inform you that a most peculiar incident has occurred. Someone broke into my office. Any clues who could have tipped them off? Did they steal anything important? Just some papers, some pertaining to our partnership. Do you have any information concerning who could have done such a thing? No, but if I hear anything, you'll be the first to know. Alright, I believe you, for now. Minister, we are partners. I don't understand where this is coming from. If you hear something on the grapevine, let me know, please. This could impact us both. I understand. Stay safe. Goodbye, Clarissa. Goodbye. Like, literally, how long is this going to go? This epilogue. It's also interesting that we go directly into an epilogue. Oh look, it's Renee. Whoops. I won't be intimidated, you know? I'm not trying to intimidate you. So being summoned at gunpoint is your idea of friendly? It was the only way I could guarantee you would come. You're not used to people turning you down, are you? Zeus, make yourself useful elsewhere. How did you find me? Some junkie let slip your name to one of my dealers? Oh god, it was him. Bloodworth, you need to tell me what you know about Howard now. He's infected with a DNA splicing organism. What organism? What do you mean? It turns you into something else. We don't know why. What? What? Where did it come from? My theory is it was found beyond the wall. Fuck. Clarissa, please just tell me what happened to Howard. Did you hurt him? He escaped. You didn't follow him? He's alive? Where? I think he is. We could look for him, you and I. You're not that fucking smart if you think I'll do anything with you. Is this why you brought me here? You're going to help me. I knew you were crazy, but to think I want to work with a mob boss that conspired with the ruling elite to eat innocent. You don't know the whole story. I would love to hear it, but I wonder how reliable the narrator will be. To help me to get control of the apes. You are a murderer. I didn't kill just anyone. There were rapists, murderers, rapists, abusers, wife beaters. Even scum doesn't deserve to be eaten. It's done. What matters is our next step. Go to prison. That's the next step. You're smart, careful, and your ambition is limitless, like me. Stop with this. Tell me what you want from me. I want to bring down the apes and their war. Excuse me? And I need someone to stir up a revolution. You. Are you out of your fucking mind? You and me, you and I might be the only sane people in the city. Do you mean you literally bring down the wall? When you see what's possible beyond it, you'll know. The wall is there for a reason. There's nothing but death beyond it. I've been out there. It's safe and more. What? What are you saying? Scavengers are looking for remnants of lost civilizations out there, secretly. And do you notice how? The technology that infected Lothar, it was found there. Oh, and I had a tunnel built, comes out far away from the wall. I can take you there if you would like. I don't understand. You were working with the apes. How exactly do you think things will improve when they are not in power? People are dying from poverty. Women are dying at the hands of men. Who do you think is at fault? Can't really argue with that. The revolution will happen suddenly, like waking up screaming from a nightmare. That will just give the military and the police the excuse they need to hit back even harder. People will die violently. They are loyal to power. We'll show them who really has it. It's a lofty ambition for a murderous drug pimp. You already have power. Why risk it on something like this? It's not real power. I want the real thing. Freedom. I'll just be helping install you as a dictator. That's the last thing I want. And what is in it for me? I risk everything by trusting you, and you do expect me to forgive you. You get to change the world. Maybe for the worse. Maybe it changes to me no longer. Or maybe it changes to me no longer being in it. Have you considered you may be delusional? Maybe, but I don't make promises I can't keep. Well, Bloodworth, this has been delightful. Can I go now, or was there something else? Sure you don't want to stay for a drink? You have 2 days to think. Oh, I'm going to have plenty at home. What happens if I miss the deadline? Then you will be on the wrong side of history. Bloodworth, I still think you're a conniving piece of shit, but I'm not saying no. Be sure I'll tell you my thoughts one way or the other, or another. Take the time you need. This is the biggest decision of your life. Renee, at last. It's been easier to get a table for two at Dorsia's than to get a hold of you. The invitation is still open, by the way. The oysters are to die for. Something came up. Personal. What was so important you couldn't even speak to me? How's the latest draft on the chapter on my department coming along, by the way? Let's just say things are becoming more clear to me. My girl, I'm glad to hear it. I knew if I kept a light touch, you would find your muse again. When can I read the new edits? When you write them yourself. I'm not sure I understand whether you're making a joke or suffering from one of your episodes. I must say, I'm in no mood for games today. I've had a better offer. I quit. You can't be serious. The others know not to poach one another's projects. You can't tell me who it was. You know, I'll protect you, or we can discuss the pay. Money's not the issue here. I need freedom. Renee, you're not nothing without me. You had one failed book, and now you have the chance to greatness. You'll never have someone like me on your side again. I didn't realize your ego was so fragile. I thought you were a fool, but clearly you're just suicidal. Very well. See how you like me as an enemy rather than your patron. Great. This is good material for my next book. Next book? Don't delude yourself. You're a pampered failed writer with no idea how the world really works. I only regret I didn't do this sooner. A beautiful day outside, so beautiful that it has basically almost no daylight. No time to relax. Howard's letter to me. He didn't say where he was, because he didn't know. Think about the note. His message was so morose. Were you suffering, Howard? Where are you? I'm so sorry. You could still be alive. You didn't deserve this, my friend. Larissa said people could live over the wall. Who knows, maybe there are others there, and Howard will find them. Is it all my fault? Convinced him to go to Science City, made him feel it was our last chance. It's my fault. I have to make him proud. Either way, I'll finish what we started. At least he knew I was looking for him. Fuck, Howard. Why didn't you come back to me yet? Okay, I have things I should be doing. Like making tea. The same one he made for me, my favorite. We shared only a couple of days together, yet everything reminds me of him. Miss him. We had a real connection. It's rare. He's gone now, maybe forever, but he gave me hope. That thing could be different. That things could be different. That there is a future. I will hold on to it. It's time to make tea. Come on, Rennie. You can do this. You owe it to him. Call Howard's mom. Beep, beep. What I'm going to tell her. Beep, beep. Fuck, come on. Hello? Who is this? Helen Loder? My name is Renee Wilson. This is concerning your son.
We are here.
We are all who persevere.
What's the use in vindication? The end is built onto the beginning. We come into existence and then we come out of it.
We were once a baby.
A fetus, potential of person. No past, no present. What became of that baby? What happened to us all?
We survived. We kept on.
Separate ourselves into atoms and pull by the threads of origin. Follow their path from the moment of conception and up until nowness. What do we see?
Flesh that speaks again.
We are. Reconciliation of past forms and lives not yet lived. Things that happened, things that are bound to happen. A humming harmony of a being in perpetual becoming.
We are afraid.
When the landscape of the past and future in its dizzying complexity is laid out in front of us, what would our choice be?
There is no choice.
The choice is made.
We become.
And we persevere.
We change.
We can't escape the pain.
Let the pain become us.
Revel in its beauty.
We change, but we change nothing. What is this game? Somewhere. A curse. I find it extremely complicated to choose things when that thing is basically speaking. It's so hard to understand what actually is wanted. I mean, it's basically a conversation between himself and the creature, and basically both at the same time. I wouldn't be surprised that the entire game literally is going to end with questions still unanswered. And it's basically like, well, come back when we make the next game, the sequel to the actual game.
We are dust. We are everything. We are not as pathetic as Venom. We are not Marvel. We are death.
Speak of Venom, the Marvel Venom is actually a joke in comparison to real Venom. Death. More like beginning. Look, he has become flesh. Don't give up, skeleton. So yeah, I honestly, considering how it ends, I would say most likely they're gonna make another game, a sequel to this. It would kind of make sense. No, it's Eminem rapping. You can't really understand what I was saying about it. It's really interesting. That's a dictator that you will want. Raw furry. Yeah. KFC Nashville hot chicken. Fox Cole. Furry. Wolf bat. Oh no, many furries have backed up this game, which is extremely understandable. Gadagos. Green chili. Grump Viking. Fiery fox. Schlaumeier. The Lord of Leisure. An indifferent cat. Ixion the raccoon. Bruh, what is this? Like Lord of the Rings, 20 minutes of credits? Der Videospieler. Oh God. Some people don't really have good names. That's my nickname online. The video gamer. Billy Bo Baggins, the boy who lived because he had the higher ground. Delta Tau Hobbit. Waldo. Badger. Pixel Pusher. Shine Wolf. I see. Mm-hmm. Femsynth. What? 6 bubbles. I just imagined that the devs went to the actual people who made the music to the game and went like, so we finished the credits and this is how long the credits are. Make a song that goes long enough for the entire credits. Oh, okay. Shadow Fox. Doom Dog. Dr. Cornelius Van der Snoot, Booper of Snoots, Dooter of Dudes. What a name. E. the Weasel. Will I Am, J.J. Arnold Hart. Yes, I'm pretty sure that Will I Am, the singer, supported this game. dire bore games. Whoa. Just stopped there. It just stopped there. It didn't even go to the top. It just stopped. Audio save. Burp. Burp. I think the audio is kind of broken. Whoops. Whoops. The credits broke the audio. Very interesting. Well, we've made the credits to make it break. Hmm. So I have I have like all achievements except for 14 hidden ones. But it's interesting to see that apparently only 63.4% of people completed the first act of all the people that have the game. So that's not so high. But on the positive side, actually, 37% of players finished Act 5. So, not so many people started the game, but a lot of people who actually started the game finished it as well. So, that's good. Let's see. Usually I would talk in the normal intro screen of the game, but hey, apparently not. I think it's a good detective game. It's interesting, it's well written, it has an interesting story. It's kind of sad that it ends on a note that makes you feel most likely the developer are going to make a sequel to this game, which is not like bad, but it leaves you with these unanswered questions and you wonder like, are they going to make a sequel to this or are they going just to leave it there? You don't really know. It would be nice to see that they make a sequel to this game to at least answer most of the leftover questions. All in all, I didn't find bugs, I didn't find glitches. I found maybe one or two mistakes in the writing, like Vlalilsen, for example. But otherwise, it's well written, definitely. It's good. It gives you a lot of dialogue. And it clearly gives you the right feelings of like how you should feel in this world. What happened to all those people that we played in the prologue, how their lives turned out. Some people I say like it's kind of sad that they, well, ended up on the streets like our best friend. And yeah, in the end, he even gave actually the information to Bloodworth indirectly through a dealer, which, well, it's not really his mistake, his fault. Well, to some degree. Like he landed in that situation. He drove himself into that situation. But he certainly didn't intentionally leaked that information. Maybe more in the pressure of the moment that he wanted some drugs and traded information for drugs. But not like that he intentionally wanted to give this information. Yeah, sad for Howard. Um, Pretty interesting turn of events for Clarissa. I mean, it's clear that she is pretty ruthless and knows what she wants. But at the same time, it was interesting that this change came in where she tries to literally break down the entire leftover society and wants to break down the walls. But I also understand the ambition to do so because she has proved that you can live outside the walls. And then there's, well, the artifact slash biological being thing, whatever that is, where we still don't know what exactly it is. If it was a leftover from a biochemistry weapon war that was before there, I don't know. Like, that's what I mean. It's like, it leaves you with a lot of questions. Well, not a lot, but it leaves you with questions that you would like to hear answers to. So, yeah. So, yeah, I would say anyone who likes like detective games and likes a good, well written detective game that is not shy to literally take do a take on realism. Like, it's not shy to show poverty. It doesn't shy away from showing people dealing with problems, having problems, fighting more or less for their lives, and how society is split apart by these ultra poverty poors, middle poverty classes, and then the noble and actual leading classes. How you are so much better off as a scientist because you live in the better parts of the city. So, I mean, it's at the same time actually a reflection of real society. And it certainly takes like some inspiration from various sources. That is clear. But overall, I say like a good detective game with a good story, well written characters, and pretty realistic circumstances and how they play out throughout two games. So you don't usually see that much. Like when you have like usually a game of going like, yeah, it's a detective game. It's usually either into comedy purposes, goes into comedy sections, or it goes into, yeah, it's a detective game, but it's not gonna be too realistic because it doesn't want like to turn off people. This one is not shy from being like, yeah, we are social critical and we show what it is. They are not shy from having people uh having people with personalities of like, I don't give a shit and fuck you and whatever. So I like that realistic take on it. So if someone is looking into that, I would say this is a easy recommendation. So yeah, I really liked it. It was good.